And meanwhile, there's a show with an empty ass seat, and I'm like watching it, going, "What the fuck? I thought I was on this show."
He went ghost. It's Halloween edition.
Wow. Well, you should have been there. I don't know what to tell you. We had shit to do. We filming it.
We gotta go.
If you want to film, you show up on time.
Scene one, take one.
That's real talk, man. That's how they do you now. That's what it's hosting in the Trump era. That's what happens now. You don't even get to host your show no more. That's wow. Hey man, it is the Ace Micheals Show. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you guys back. Hey, listen, thank you for making us #1 on your social media, sharing and liking the show. We're celebrating our 5-year anniversary at this ish. Right, exactly. But no, thank you guys so much for being a part of everything that makes it happen. We appreciate that. So today, my guest on the show, she has her own show, right, on the Blast Pop Media Network. And you guys love her show. I see your comments. And some of you guys think she's pretty and stuff too. And that's very nice. No, it's nice. They think you're pretty. They're saying nice stuff about you. That's much better than some of the stuff they be saying. Right. They be like, "Oh, what a baby, are you down?" No.
Oh my God.
Anyway, welcome to the show, Forever DyVine. Yeah, just delete, block,
bye.
Block.
No, thank you.
And by the way, if you're blocked, that means you blocked in life too, homie. Don't come up to me on the streets and be like, "Am I still blocked?" You blocked in blocked land.
Done.
You stay in blocked land. You never come out of blocked land. Okay, that's what's up. Anyway, I digress. Forever DyVine, welcome to the show, honey. I'm glad to have you on board.
Thank you for having me.
And so you're wearing a shirt, Awesome 85.
I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm awesome. And 85 is a good number.
Yeah, and you're a dynamite singer too.
You said what?
You're a dynamite singer too.
Oh, thank you.
You really are.
Thank you.
I think the first time that I met you, you were on someone else's show.
I was, yeah.
And then I heard you sing, but you can tell from your voice that you're a singer. But you know, you can really tell a singer's voice. When their speaking voice tells you a lot. But anyway, the point is, I'm trying to roundaboutly get you to sing. So first I'm gonna compliment you enough to loosen up the vibe, and then we get around to, would you sing something for us? Because we can hear you. You have a beautiful voice. Would you give us a little taste of
Thank you. Alrighty. I'm gonna sing something that is going to be in my new album.
Nice.
So it's called Daydreaming.
The album's called Daydreaming?
The album's called Two Stone Birds, and it's a collaboration with another artist named Casey J. And so this is one of our songs, and I'll just sing the hook.
I know Casey J. I'm a fan of his. I like Casey J.
Yes, big fan.
Very nice. Okay.
Alrighty, so daydreaming, just to stay dreaming, baby. What you wait for? Daydreaming. Gon' get what's mine, my time finna get paid for. I ain't late for work. Gon' get what I earn, yeah. No daydreaming, just to stay dreaming, yeah.
How about an hand for that? Her voice sounds so good, like when you upstairs and you smell maple syrup downstairs in the kitchen. That's what you expect to hear, like that voice playing in the background, like, "Mama, you made waffles and you put on the Forever DyVine record? Oh, God, this must be Christmas, Mama."
Yeah, that's a compliment. I'll be jumping up real quick when I smell some food.
Right.
Ooh, what you cooking?
Especially if it's a Sunday morning, there's some maple in the house, like, really, you know what's going on. There's nothing
that
but
wake
love.
you right up out your sleep.
So you got this album. I love that. And you, obviously, you're a writer.
I am.
And singer-songwriter. You do all your writing, right?
Yep,
and the album is, what was the name of the album?
It's called Two Stoned Birds.
Two Stoned Birds?
Two Stoned Birds.
Two Stoned Birds. I like that. I got to help you with your business management. So, okay, so I do like that name. Now, let me tell you about the album cover.
Okay.
The album cover, what I'm seeing, is a brick wall.
Right.
Two birds are on the brick wall. And the background's got to have like a cityscape, like New Jack City, old school bricks, like brick buildings, like New York style.
Yeah.
With the two birds, right?
You seen it? You've seen the album cover, or
this is what I'm telling you it should be if you ever want to be a guest on my show.
Okay.
No,
I was about to say continue because you're close to what it looks like.
No, this is listen, people. This is what I do. Y'all don't understand. I am like an empath of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, like this is how you're gonna make it work.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You have the album cover, the brick wall, the two birds. They could be pigeons, okay? Because the grittiness.
No, I feel.
Yeah, you don't want like two peacocks. You know what I'm saying? You want like that little urban vibe. Get some pigeons.
I mean,
kinda.
peacocks are kind of cool. Those are my favorite animals. So don't be talking about my peacocks. Nah, you.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, we'll have to agree to disagree maybe on that, or we'll talk about that through contract negotiation. But the point is, the two birds, yes.
Yes.
Brick wall happening. New York, New Jack City style skyline. You're doing something big.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
Now I got a question for you. Have you seen? Copyright.
Can't use it. Don't trip. Okay, go ahead.
But have you actually seen the album cover?
No, where would I have seen the album
Because
cover?
it's actually really funny. Well, I posted it on Facebook a couple times, but
Okay.
it actually is a brick wall. So,
Exactly.
on the same page there.
Just based on that alone, I should get money. Just that alone, homie.
Too late. Already thought about it. You're a little late there. Sorry,
It's tough to get millions in this life. Like why is it so tough to get millions in this life, dog? It shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, okay, so we was kind of right.
Yeah.
Kinda right.
And we got the two. They're not birds. It's like outlines of my person and his person. But I mean, we the birds. So
Nice.
But it's our outlines, and it's each of our outlines or silhouettes. That's a better term for it.
Okay.
Is filled with words that represent us.
And you know you're a really nice person.
Thank you.
You know? Do you know that?
I strive to be. I never find myself rude ever.
You are working at it then. You're not just
I don't work
happening to
at
be
it,
a
I
nice
just-
person. Because you are a nice person. Like I've seen you with people and I'm like, I take notes like, damn, you
I've
can
been
do it
told.
like that.
I've been told. I'm pretty genuine. I never want to be rude. It's just not in my nature. It's just the only time you ever get on my bad side, and even then, like it takes a lot for me to stop being positive and for me to feel some type of way, have a different attitude towards you. It takes a lot.
Are you a churchy person? Are you like into the spirit and
You know
Jesus?
what? I wasn't raised in the
God.
church. God. I wasn't raised in the church. I have a lot of family members that were. And I'm currently not going to church, but every now and then I do like to go. I don't have a specific religion that I am associated with, but I love going to different types of church. I love learning about religions.
So you're one of those people, though, who we would say you have a gift. You're a singer with a gift. Would you say that, would you be just as good a singer if you didn't believe in God at all, do you think? Or do you think that this is given to you by a spirit?
My personal opinion, I do feel like it was a gift given by God. And even though, like I said, I may not have a necessarily like specific religious preference, so I can't say that his name or her name or its name is God necessarily, but I do for sure believe that there is some sort of higher power that from my knowledge, what I know him as is God. You know what I mean? And I definitely feel like it was a gift that was given to me, and I am very grateful for it and try to use it, you know what I mean, and not take it for granted.
I can't imagine another world that you wouldn't be a singer. Like you're so passionate and committed to your music. I think music is no-brainer for you. Like you're definitely going to be a recording artist for life.
Since I was a kid, my first song I actually wrote when I was 3. My dad had his camera out. Now I come from a musical family, so it just is a part of my background. You know what I mean? It was just pretty much in my blood. Hello.
That's my personal assistant.
But it's just always been instilled in me. But yeah, since I was little and could barely even talk, I was sitting there singing and coming up with my own songs, and so it's definitely it's just in me.
It's just in you. And so you've got a show coming up. We're going to see you live on Halloween night. We're going to get to see.
Yes, the Cork and Thorn.
Tell us a little bit about your preparation as an artist. Like what can we expect from you? I have no idea what, like what are you doing? You got goldfish involved? Like what are you doing?
Goldfish? Well, not exactly.
You never know.
Close. No. Probably one of the first things that I do when I know that I'm going to be performing at a new venue, somewhere that I haven't performed before. Now I haven't visited the venue yet, but I definitely plan on doing that before Wednesday. But I have taken the time to look it up, and it is a beautiful venue. And so definitely I like to check it out first, get a vibe, understand, what type of people will be here, what type of music do I picture when I get here, you know what I mean? Because I definitely am a person who is inspired off of whether it be music or my environment, whatever's around me definitely inspires what I produce, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's definitely the first step. And then from there, I either go over the songs that I already have in my repertoire, you know what I mean, and pick from there what I think fits best for the venue. But also sometimes I will base it off of, or sometimes based on the venue, I'll be like, you know what? This venue deserves something new. I'm gonna pull something else out my hat, and we gonna do something. We gonna try something new. So, and then it's just a matter of practice, repetition, and just confidence. Because especially if it's something that I just wrote, then I feel like the biggest thing is you gotta have that practice and repetition. Because if not, then you're not gonna be confident, and people can clearly read that when you're on stage. Like, I kind of don't know the words, but I'm gonna pretend like I do. Like, So that's kind of the process.
Tell us a little bit about, because you host your own show.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about the buzz, and what are your goals with that? What are you looking for to make the buzz be buzzier?
Right. So the buzz is definitely something new that I'm super excited about. Currently, what we're doing is mainly just I meet with different artists, local artists. Some of them that I pretty much have an idea of or might know them pretty well, either like close friends or just people that I've seen online, and I kind of see, feel their vibes. And pretty much I just get to know them, and I feel like that's the outlet for them to, I often see people posting on Facebook, they sleeping on me. Like, so what are we sleeping on? What are we missing? Like, catch me up. But then definitely I have some big plans for it. Like I said, as of right now, it's mainly been music artists, but I also want to just extend it to creatives in general. So I would love to do, I know a lot of models, I know photographers. I would love to bring them in, and I would love to do just some fun stuff like live photo shoots on set. You know what I mean? Or backstage, models getting their makeup done and asking the makeup artist questions, kind of just going to person and just kind of getting to know, what they do. I also know my brother is a chef, and so when he comes out here, he lives in Iowa right now, but when he comes out here, I would love to have him on the show and just talk about, how did you get into that, and what inspires you, because it's all the same thing. Like I said, it's just inspirations off of life experiences and what's around you, and to me, it's all still the same thing. It's all music in its own way. I'm cooking in my own way. You know what I mean? It's all the same type of thing.
I want to ask you a question. We just recently lost one of the most powerful voices of a generation. It was Aretha Franklin. And the question I want to ask you is, do you think that, and think about this before I'm even thinking about it before I ask it, but do you think that life would be the same without art?
I can't even imagine a life without art. I feel like life began with art. So I don't even know how to answer that question. It would be a whole nother world that I don't want to be a part of. Be like, I'm cool, I'm checking out, click. I'm just, I really can't imagine it, because like I said, life really began with, at least to me, some type of art. So I don't know. And definitely see, because where I thought you were going with it, it was like if these legendary artists hadn't been, who they were, and let's say Aretha Franklin, nobody ever heard her songs. You know what I mean? And she just sang to herself in the house. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I definitely feel like that would also have a huge impact, because, everybody, nothing is new under the sun. Everybody is, I keep bringing up inspiration, but everybody is inspired by somebody. You know what I mean? Everything comes from something. And at the same time, I do feel like, it continues. The art will always continue, and without history repeating itself, some kind of history would still rebuild and repeat itself, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm kind of going off somewhere, but you know what I mean? I feel like she's such a huge inspiration that I feel like things would definitely be different, but at the same time, it would be its own thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I feel like, life is art. Art is life, and it will always continue,
That is what's up. Hey man, it's the Ace Michael Show. I like that last statement very much. I want to use that on a t-shirt. But I've already got a slogan for a t-shirt. So I'm going to not use that one, and I'm going to use the one that I always use, which is...
Before he says copyright, I'm going to need that.
Exactly.
Well, I said it, so...
Exactly. No, this is America, where we take what you just said and we make it into a t-shirt,
yeah, okay.
which hopefully you can buy at our store.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, it's the Ace and Michael Show. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. And you know what I say at the end of every show? I still mean it. Live the life you love. Love the life you live. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's great.